Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is Heard You Like Me, Chapter 15, and this one is titled Reconciled. Momo still wasn't back in the room when you returned, and you looked around at the empty space before getting into bed. I'm honestly pretty tired, but I want my quirk to be on the ball tomorrow, you thought as you flopped into bed. But I also want to be more in control of my emotions because who knows what tomorrow will bring. And with that final thought, you shut your eyes and fell asleep, still in your afternoon clothes, still with the light on, still without getting under the covers, just passed out on the bed. Meanwhile, Momo had run to the common room and kitchen area. She wasn't sure why she had run there, and she wasn't even sure what to do when she got there, but getting out of the room was her first priority, and she made sure to tick that off as soon as humanly possible. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? She fretted, placing both hands on her hot red cheeks as she dashed into the empty kitchen. Why does my heart beat so fast when Yin is close to me like that? Why am I feeling drawn to her in a way that I feel I shouldn't? Oh my! She removed her hands from her cheeks and went to the cupboard to get her glass and fill it with water. I don't even know what to say to Yin, she thought as she turned the tap on and then placed her glass underneath, watching the water swish and bubble its way around and up the sides of the glass, small splashes spilling over the sides of it until it reached the top. But the ever-moving water kept spilling over, and she had to quickly turn the tap off to avoid any more water falling into the sink below. Oh, I can't deal with all these feelings, she thought, as she watched the escaped water sliding down her hand and forearm. Hey, Momo! A bright, Mina-like voice called from behind her, and she jumped so violently that she almost dropped her full glass of water. Oh, Mina, she said with surprise as she put her glass down on the side of the sink, water still gliding down the sides. Hello, how are you? Mina grinned as she bounced over, but then she could see something was definitely up with Momo. She looked all out of sorts. Hey, what's up? She asked. Me? Oh, nothing, Momo said with a slightly nervous chuckle. I'm fine. I just need a drink. Oh, my drink. Mina watched as she turned back to get the glass that was sat on the side of the sink and picked it up in a shaky hand. What's wrong? You're all out of sorts, Mina said, and Momo nearly choked on her water. Oh, I'm fine. I just need to go to sleep, she said before she took another sip of water and then tipped the rest down the sink and gave Mina a forced smile. Mina wasn't buying it, so pushed a little more to see if Momo would fold. Is something wrong with you and Yin? She asked, and judging by the look on Momo's face, she knew that she had at least hit close to home on that one. What happened? She pushed again. Oh, no, it's nothing really, but, a friend of mine, Momo started. Ah, the old friend of mine trick, Mina thought, but didn't say it. Yeah? She asked out loud. My friend is having a little bit of a difficult time, Momo continued. What kind of difficult time? Mina asked. Well, she's roommates with another girl, Momo said, and Mina had to work hard not to smirk with acknowledgement. She knew what was up. Yeah? Mina asked. And she's starting to, have feelings towards her roommate? Momo asked shyly. Mina blinked at her. Wait, has Yin confessed? She thought. Or is Momo talking about herself here? Momo could see the lag in Mina, and they both stood there for a second, not saying anything, so Momo added more. Well, she's not sure if she has feelings, she added, but she definitely feels something towards her roommate. Like romantic feelings? Mina asked. Momo said, thinking for a second. Well, I'm not so sure. I would have to ask her. Well, I don't see what the problem is if she has developed romantic feelings towards a roommate, Mina asked casually. You don't? Momo asked with surprise. No, Mina replied with a shake of her head. We're not living in the 1700s. Girls can like girls. Oh, Momo said. But what if both girls don't know if they like girls or not? I don't know, Mina said with a shrug. Does it really matter? Momo thought for a second. I guess not, she said thoughtfully, tilting her head up to think. Well, thanks, Mina. I'll go and, tell my friend. Thank you, you've been most helpful. Oh, it's no trouble, Mina said brightly, watching as Momo walked around her and then headed off down the hall. Interesting, Mina thought, before getting herself her own glass of water to drink. Momo walked the halls for a little bit then, thinking to herself, but she made sure to keep away from her room lest you hear her thoughts, but she had a good hard think about what Mina had said and had time to calm down a bit by then. I guess it's okay if I do like Yin that way. She's a very accepting person and seems to be quite open and happy to be close with me. I could maybe explore it a little without telling her until I'm completely sure of myself, she thought. Happy with what she had concluded with, she decided to head back to the room and talk to you about it, but when she got there, she saw you passed out on the bed and decided that it could wait until the next morning. It's okay, she thought. She needs her sleep most. The next morning you woke to find yourself under the covers with Momo asleep beside you, and you smiled for a second and then your smile faded. I wonder what today will bring, you wondered as you blinked and checked your watch. You had woken 20 minutes before your alarm, so decided to take advantage of that and keep yourself awake so that your quirk was as good as it could get. You had gotten just under 7 hours of sleep, which wasn't bad. Your quirk was somewhat okay, and you weren't as grouchy or testy. As you stirred to get out of bed, Momo roused in her sleep and opened one eye. Oh, good morning, Yin. How are you? She asked as she sleepily sat up in bed and then reached out and wrapped her warm little arms around you from behind and slightly to the side and plopped her head on your back. Thank you, God, for this beautiful morning, you cried internally, but cleared your throat to then talk to her. Hey, good morning, you replied with a slight chuckle, patting her arms around you. I'm sorry about yesterday. Call it sleep deprivation. I won't do anything like that again. Do you mean cornering me at the wall? She asked as she pulled her head back from your back to talk to you. Yeah, I guess. That and being cranky when you're not telling me stuff. It's my own damn fault for listening into your thoughts. Your thoughts are yours. And if you don't want to tell me anything, you really don't have to, you said. Oh, I didn't mind the wall thing. And I'm sorry for causing such an upset with my thoughts. We just appeared to not be getting along, and I was worried because I really want us to be on good terms, she said, and you looked back over your shoulder at her. Really? You asked her. Yes, really. I'm so happy you're here, and I don't want you to feel bad at any point, she said. I'm sorry for my actions of late. No, don't apologize. I know I can be over the top sometimes, you said honestly. It's because I like you, but yeah, you thought. You're never over the top, you're just perfect, Momo said with a bright smile, and you nearly passed out. She was so bright first thing in the morning. Shall we get ready for day 2 of patrol then? You asked her, and she grinned even more. Oh yes, please, let's, she said. But first let's have a nice big breakfast together. I'll make some scrambled eggs. Yeah, sounds good to me, you said with a smile as she let you go, and you got off the bed to head to the door. I do apologise if halfway through or maybe towards the end of that recording you heard an absolute pandemonium happen in the background. I've got the guinea pigs next to me on the floor on towels, and I lifted my arm up to scratch my head and they thought this horrific monster was coming to eat them, and then just went absolutely crazy and went shooting off in all directions. And then now Buffy is eating the side of the cardboard box. So I will put them out for the next recording, but I will see you next week for the next instalment of Heard You Like Me, and I'll see you tomorrow if you're listening to Shattered Image, the Sarah book. I'll see you then.